across the globe with a $500 million cargo. She will sail through dangerous seas.
We know what we are doing, but we are also aware of the risk doing that.
While her crew will work overtime to maintain this high-tech marvel.
I prefer actually to do the dangerous part myself.
Whatever it takes, Emma has got to arrive on time, and the clock is ticking. It's one of the busiest ports on the planet, Tanjung Palapas in Malaysia. It's the loading point for millions of containers a year from Asia, bound for Europe and North America. They carry everything from TVs to t-shirts, frozen fish to footwear, cameras to cosmetics.
Today is a very heavy operation. We have 7 vessels on berth, and approximately we are doing about 10,000 containers.
But the port's #1 job is to load the world's biggest ship, Emma Maersk. 397 meters long, 20 stories tall. Emma dwarfs everything around her. She can carry a whopping 12,000 containers.
Sunday,
A freight
May
train with a load this
12th,
big would have to be
2013 at
70
about 1:30 in the
long.
afternoon.
All
This is
on
the
one
Pollard
mighty
Jugurtha
state-of-the-art
entering
ship.
the Duluth shipping channel,
Her unique silhouette is all
headed
built.
for Superior
A sleek
Midwest Energy
hull, a soaring superstructure
to
amidships.
pick up a load of coal.
She's clearly built for one purpose: to move enormous amounts of cargo
Jugurtha is the
as
largest ship
quickly as
operating on the
possible.
Great Lakes at 1,013 and a
Without
half
those
feet
big
long,
boxes,
105
Emma
foot
is an
beam,
empty warehouse
and she
with a
drafts
for lease
28
sign
feet
in the
when
window.
loaded.
In just 3 hours, she has to be loaded and gone.
Today we have about 2,000 loading and 450 discharge. And the challenge will be that we need to sail out this vessel as soon as possible.
She's got just 13 minutes to reach 13,000 kilometers away. In the boxes is $500 million worth of cargo, and delivering it late is not an option. Like giant spiders, 6 gantry cranes tirelessly load containers onto Emma. Each one weighs over 5 tons. And the best crane operators can load 30 an hour, looking down from their perch 60 meters above the ground. Each crane has a manager who confirms that the right containers are being loaded onto the right ship. It's vital that every container is placed properly. On board Emma, that's the job of ship's officers Ramos Galeatos and Niels Larsen.
In the front, we have the most dangerous cargo. That would be acids, flammable. If we have fireworks, class 1.4 G, all the way to the aft. So that if we have a potential risk on the vessel, it will be as far away from the living quarters, accommodation, and above all, the main engine.
Dangerous cargo at the bow. High maintenance refrigerated cargo closer to the superstructure. Weather-prone containers packed with expensive electronics below deck. A shift could mean catastrophe, so every box must be placed and then properly secured to guarantee stability, especially if they run into a typhoon. Eight stories up on the world's highest ridge, First Officer Galeatos weighs all the factors that could delay Emma. Right now, it's monsoon season, so he and the captain have to plan the voyage carefully.
Hello, Ramos. So, are we ready for departure?
After 16 years of planning voyages, Danish captain Jørgen Soniksen is an expert. In fact, he was born for this job.
We have a history back in Denmark for seamen and seafarers, all the way back to actually the Viking first, but then later on to the big sailing ships. So you have checked all the class and publication is in place? Okay.
After leaving Malaysia, Emma's next destination is the Suez Canal. A 9-day, non-stop voyage of 9,260 kilometers, and she can't be late.
We will depart the pilot station around 1700, and then the required speed in order to arrive at Suez will be 22.7 knots. Okay?
Based on
Smile
weather
for the
and
camera.
currents, they determine the most fuel-efficient route. They also consider human risks, like 21st century pilots.
We have made the track north to stay as far as possible.
Ships try to steer clear of pirate activity, but there's no escape from the Strait of Malacca, their only route to the Indian Ocean, and the most active area of piracy in the world.
What shall talk about the traffic time? How far? 1,500. 1,500 still? Yeah. Okay, and what time is the pilot one?
Same for 1500.
Finally, loading is complete, and together the gantry cranes pull away from the ship. 15 stories above the dock, Captain Sonicson has a bird's-eye view of their departure. With him is a local pilot, who by law must help guide Emma safely out of port.
Thank you, and tell me when the truck is up here. All right, pilot, we're going out.
And Emma will need all the help she can get. And at the same speed she faces extra hazards in the harbor. She has to be away from the pilot turn 180 degrees before she can start her engine. 2 tugboats assist the ship's 4 starboard hull thrusters that push Emma sideways with powerful jets of water. The harbor's shallow, muddy bottom is dredged constantly, but Emma's size, weight, and draft are a deadly combination. Contact with the soft bottom could rip a hole in her hull. Her journey would be over before it's even begun. Captain Sonicson has to be very cautious.
We know what we are doing, but we are also aware of the risk doing that. I'm just making sure that we are keeping ourselves in the middle of the fairway due to our restricted draft. A second, tell me when the propeller clears.
Emma completes her turn, and the world's biggest propeller, 10 meters in diameter and weighing almost 130 tons, can now go to work. If all goes according to plan, it won't stop turning for 9 more days. But the sea has plans of its own. As Emma leaves port, a monsoon rolls in, turning the visibility to almost zero.
I can't see. Not yet.
Port 10, may I check real quick?